Good day to everybody out there. See thy wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water, and let's get to it about LeBron James approaching Stephen A. Smith. Let me know what y'all think about LeBron James approaching Stephen A. Smith after the Los Angeles Lakers beat the New York Knicks last night, about Bronny James and his criticism about Bronny James. Also, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. To me, I think it was unprofessional. Stephen A. Smith has some criticism about Bronny James and his game. You know, he's a journalist from the sports world who covers topics like basketball. And if this is what you do for a living, I don't see nothing wrong with you criticizing and critiquing a player for their on-the-court play. Wasn't like he was attacking LeBron or Bronny James personally. He was attacking and criticizing his on-the-court play. And most of his criticism was directed towards LeBron James about him putting him in a position to be scrutinized and criticized when his game isn't even up to par as an NBA player. Now, I don't have a problem with LeBron James getting his son to the NBA. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that at all. The fact of the matter is, when you put your son in the public eye, he's going to face public scrutiny and public criticism. There's well more than just Stephen A. Smith from the journalism world that has attacked LeBron James' son. You got Skip Bayless, you got a whole bunch of other podcasters who actually play ball that has criticized Bronny James. Now, you may say, maybe he only approached him because he had a chance to approach him right then and there while he was in his face. That may be true. He could have called him to the back. He could have took him to the side. He could have contacted that man phone call and had a Zoom call or had him come meet him somewhere. He didn't have to do that in front of the world. Now, he could do what he want. You know, as an individual and as a human, he could do that if he wants. And as a father, I get it. But someone that plays professional ball, that's in the public eye, you have to allow that to roll. You cannot, or you could do what you want, but why? Why approach someone? You're opening the floodgates for people to continue to keep directing that energy towards Bronny James if he doesn't live up to the hype and to the expectations that you may have for him, right? Because when people smell blood, they're going to continue to keep pouncing. So for you to approach Stephen A. in the way you did, I don't want to say it was ratchet. I mean, he wasn't like swinging his arms and nothing like that and a bunch of head motion, but you could tell that it was an intense conversation. And I get it. Like I said, I get it. But he could have pulled Stephen A. to the side. There's a place for everything in front of 18 to 20,000 fans in Madison Square Garden and in front of the world to see. It just wasn't a good look. It was emotion. It just showed that he had, if you want to protect your son, I get it. But on the same token, he has to be able to sustain. If Bronny James isn't approaching anybody about these things, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Let him go through the fire. He's a grown adult. Let him go through the fire. Approach Stephen A. on the side. Because now you may have a reporter out there that may want that clout and attack Bronny James, hoping that you approach them. Now, you may not approach them because they may not be as well known as Stephen A. Smith, but even still, like I said, it's just fuel on the fire to me to actually approach a professional journalist in public about a gripe that you have with him about him talking about your son. I think it's great as a father that you can show that type of care, but at the same time, you have put him in the public eye to take that scrutiny from everybody, no matter what field of life they come from, journalists, everyday citizen, whoever it may be. You have put him in a space to where this is what he's going to endure. Criticism, everything. He's going to endure all of that from us. Now, I don't watch much sports as I used to, but of course, this was a trending topic that came across my screen this morning or this rising. So I felt like I wanted to talk about it because, I love LeBron James as a basketball player. I think he's a great basketball player, probably one of the best ever one of the best ever to ever play behind Michael Jordan. And, I respect him as a ball player, as a human being. So it's not no LeBron hate over here. One of the ones, he has the best numbers out there ever in regards to points. So, his respect is always going to be given. But he has to let his son be an adult and be a man and endure what comes with being in the public eye as a basketball player. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Also, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Have a good day. It's Friday. And have a good weekend. Peace.